Let me see. All right, what's going on, Indy? You watch Scott Snitzer? Oh yeah, yeah, most definitely. I I try and wait till he does a number amount of videos, probably like 5 or 6 before I go back and watch it. That way I can see a bunch of. It's like very, very. He has some good techniques, man. Nigga's one of those fucking the the dudes that look like girls that they be sending. They'll make them have their back turned towards me while I'm recycling or something, and then like, I'm thinking it's a girl. Not that I'm looking at, but it just looks like a girl. But I'll be recycling, and all of a sudden, the motherfucker turn around and ask me for a lighter or some weird shit. He's, this thing stop. He says this won't ever stop. Yeah, I don't think so either myself. Hey, what's going on, Jeff? Yeah, pretty much. It's like when you get older, like throughout life, there's different stages, and the older you get, the more you see into the stages of life and shit. Like when you're a kid, you don't worry about none of this shit. When you're like young, then you become a teenager, a young adult, and you hear a lot about it, and you're kind of on like the fucking you straddle the fence about it, and then when you get older, that shit just hits you. You get the one headlight. Checking in with me. Let me know he's reporting for duty. My personal fucking security detail. Shit. It's almost man. It's like these people are fucking. They're programmed to fucking a T. Let me see. Everyone is targeted. Oh yeah, I read that. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Mick? Yeah. Yeah, it's like everybody's programmed to a T. Like these motherfuckers on a straight suicide mission today. It seemed like I bullshit you guys not like four different sets of people just run out in the middle of the street. Like run out in the middle of the street while I'm going like 30 or I don't know however many miles, but I'm going, at a certain speed, and it's like they're not fucking, they do not care. Like, and then I pull over, I ask them what the fuck is going on, like, what's going on, and they just fucking smile, like, what's, like, well, why, what the fuck are you guys doing, man? And they just fucking smile, like, they sit there with this fucking, it's not even a goofy smile, it's like a retard smile, like, I don't know how to explain it, man. No offense to anybody out there with, um, situations like that, but I'm just saying it's not, it's that blank smile, it's weird. Did you see what? Yeah, man. Yeah. Fucked up, man. It's fucked up. That entertainment industry, period. That entertainment industry, man. If you're a real hardcore street dude, alpha male type dude, by the end of it all, you'll be wearing a dress, fucking rocking a man purse, and fucking, it's crazy, man. That's if you live to get through it. Pop Smoke was a different dude too, man. Like he was gonna blow up quick, and he was young. He was gonna be like the next 50 Cent, minus the bullying and shit. He said people were following him. There were 7 others in the house with him. Yeah, it was definitely a setup, bro. It was definitely a setup. But then again, he put his fucking he put his fucking address on social media too. So can't really can't. I mean, I think it was a setup, but I can't say it was because he did put his he did put his social media on there, and then some shit had happened with a record company or producer or some shit, some big time like, and he with the Rolls Royce thing. or the Phantom. I don't know what kind of car it was. I think it was like a Phantom or some shit like that. That's three. That's three. That's three. That's three celebrities within 1 year in LA. In LA alone. It's just crazy. Nobody else got. Pop Smoke was the only out of all those people. Pop Smoke was the only one to die. It was a gated community also. Yeah, it was supposed to have been a Airbnb. Airbnb. They keep saying it was a house though, so I don't know why they keep saying it's a house. It was an Airbnb. Oh, you don't hear me? Nobody hears me? If anybody hears me, it might be them fucking around, man. If no one hears me, I can't. Okay, yeah. Um, yeah, they do that to. They'll do that. Okay, cool, cool. It was, but all mansion. Oh, it was an Airbnb. What was a mansion? Yeah. See, yeah, man. You just Hollywood is damn near like the legitimate. Hollywood is damn near like the streets now. Not worse than the streets. Cause Hollywood, you got the motherfuckers like in the streets. Your killer might not. I mean, it's a good chance that your killer will be caught. But Hollywood murder motherfuckers that murder people in Hollywood and shit, they get caught and but they won't do no time. Even the dude that killed Nipsey Hussle, I don't even think he's gonna do no time. He did that shit for the hits. The way he killed him, all that shit. Like that was a government style fucking. That was a government style fucking murder. Like street dudes don't fucking kill people like that. Somebody taught him. Somebody told him how to shoot him like that. And you see that dude, he's gonna fucking. They already said he was on medication, and that dude that I believe it was the OJ trial, I think, was fucking gonna be on his fucking team, legal team and shit. Like, out and he just popped up out of nowhere. Like, they were stupid for even putting that shit. They be slipping up. Like, I know they think we're stupid and shit, and they think a lot of people aren't gonna catch on to their fucking bullshit cover ups. There's too much, way too much evidence out there. The Kanika Jenkins case, even. way to like that case never gets solved, and everybody that's fucking tried to solve it, has been murdered. You feel me? People don't look at that shit. Only certain people look at like I don't know what the fuck is going on with people. Like that's number one fucking red flash right there. If somebody's looking into something and just mysteriously ends up dead, you feel me? And then other people in there end up dead, people investigating on it. And then you hear that the same fucking hotel that she was in was under investigation for fucking organ trafficking and shit. And then you find out that the fucking morgue and the fucking police station and that fucking hotel were all in business together and shit. It's like, damn, man, wake up, people. And the fucking case has still not been solved. It's still not been fucking solved. And the only reason is because people aren't demanding. Like, they sit back and they gauge everybody's fucking reaction. And if they see ain't nobody tripping, they let that shit just fucking fade off. You feel me? Fade off in the wind. That's all they wait for is to see like if we're gonna fucking be submissive, if you will, to their bullshit, or if we're not gonna go for it. If we're submissive, they'll just keep force feeding us that bullshit. Nappy, do you trust your weed dealer? Well, I don't know, man. I used to. At first I thought he was legitimate. I started fucking with him for the simple fact that they were Indian, man. And I know Indians don't really, they don't, fuck with the government like that, like a lot of them. Well, the ones that I grew up around, like a lot of them, like they really fucking hate the government. Like they always talk about how like they fucking, you know, fucking, especially when they drink and shit. Like they fucking like, not in no fucking terroristic way and shit. Just like how fucking, how they've been done, like how the injustice that has been brought upon them by the government, like fucking stealing their land and fucking them giving them a certain area to fucking like this is your, and it's basically like a living concentration camp and shit. But yeah, man, so that's why I started going to that one right there is because it was Indian, and I know like I thought that they would never fuck with the government like that, but I was wrong. I guess I was wrong. He be doing the little target and shit. He definitely targets me. He does what they tell him to do as far as fucking the signals and shit. As far as fucking with my weed, I haven't experienced any bad trips. Like, like really like bad trips or no shit like that. Um, in some cases I felt like the weed wasn't potent enough, like it'd be potent one time and then like I go back and get the same strand and it wasn't as potent. Like maybe he switched up the fucking weed on me. I don't know, but I'm gonna stay going because I mean, I'll probably go there. I'll probably go there for a little bit, but I actually found this place right here. I ordered from, and the shit. Let me see if I can show it. It's called Eaze, EAZE. It's an online thing, and they deliver it to you like wherever you are. You just type in the address, and they'll deliver the shit to you. And it's all sealed up, like it's 100% sealed up. So, I don't know, man. If it gets too bad over there to where I really can't trust them like that. You feel me? I'll start going off the line. Hey, what's going on, Biggie? Weed is legal in Cali, no need for a dealer. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I don't go to no fucking dealer like that. I go to the fucking. See, this is what it comes in right here. I don't know if you can see it. Not really good, but it comes in that pack right there. Yeah, it's not no street dealer. It's a club. Yeah. This damn thing, man. I swear. I swear. Red Pop Smoke. Yeah, Red Pop. Yeah. Hey, Biggie. How you cannot be get a card? Oh yeah, you don't need a card out here no more, unless you to get doing the medical thing and you're growing weed and you're selling it to the clubs. Like you can grow weed and sell it to the clubs as long as you have the grow your medical license, growers license. You can grow without the card, but you can't grow as much. You can only have like up to like I'm not sure. I've never had the max amount, but you can only have like I believe like 2 or 3 ounces, maybe 5. But you can have like five or you can have. Uh, it might even be more. It might. I think it might be either. I'm thinking. I was about to say 5, but I think you can have like 25 plants if you have your card, and then you can sell to the clubs and shit. Yeah, fuck it. You can probably buy weed at the gas station. Yeah, you can definitely do that if you find the right gas station. There'll be somebody right there waiting on you. But nah, they don't. You have to. It has to be a specific. It has to be a. it has to be a dispensary. Like they can't just sell it like a store or some shit. Like you have to have license to sell it. And if you grow it, you can't sell it to like people. Like if you got your card and shit, like you can't sell it to people on the streets. You have to sell that shit at a dispensary. It's fucking thing, man. 10 minutes before. Let me see. Damn, that's it. Look at 10 minutes before the white cars, the hazard lights, people moving like. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I see. I'll be looking at shit like that now, and I be thinking I might be digging a little too deep in it because at certain even at that fucking even at that the Kobe Bryant crash. You feel me? I was looking at the crowd, and it looked like some of them people were doing signals and shit. So I be trying to back off because I think I be looking a little too much, too deep into that shit. You feel me? Hey, what's going on, Strong? You know who Next Level is. Yeah, yeah. Her mother had blonde hair cut. Kanika was softly targeted before she was killed. Yeah, I believe so too, man. I believe so too, man. I mean, look how people were literally getting close to who fucking did it. Like they pointed shit out. I seen this one channel that actually pointed, you know, and I don't know. He was like the only one who had this footage. I never seen nobody else with this footage, but he was pointing out a chick that looked like Kanika Jenkins, but she wasn't. Like she was dressed in the same shit as her and all types of shit, and like some type of officer or somebody in like a suit was walking her through the motel with the scene where it happened and pointing certain shit out to her and shit. Everybody that came close to solving it got killed. I think uh, Zach TV was like the closest to finding out what happened before he died. Like he was supposed to have a meeting with him and with somebody from the family, and like right before he went to a concert and shit, and they set him up over there, killed him. Then they killed his then they killed his friend like a couple days later, his best friend and shit. Like cause they know they know anything basically that Zach knew, his friend knew, cause they communicated, and even they shot interviews and shit together. So they found him and killed him a couple of days later, man. It's crazy. It's not funny that happened, but you know, it's just crazy how that shit happens like that, and people are just fucking stupid, man. And anything that you say, no matter if it makes sense or if it doesn't, you know, they'll call you fucking conspiracy theorist. Just look at the Malcolm X thing. If you just look at Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and that situation, the government has all came out and already admitted that they assassinated them. Now, if our government would do that, you feel me, to them, especially Martin Luther King, he was on some peaceful shit. If our government would do that and cover it up, and everything has advanced from then until now, like shit has, their tactics have advanced way more. Why wouldn't like they do something like this? Like why wouldn't they fucking drop fucking disease on San Francisco, syphilis or fucking, yeah, I believe it was syphilis. I'm not sure if you remember that strong. They dropped it on. Well, you probably wouldn't remember it, but you probably heard about it. You know, they dropped syphilis on San Francisco and shit, and you know, as a fucking experiment, and then they come out and tell everybody they did that and fucking apologize to them. Oh shit! How do you do that? How do you fucking drop fucking a disease on fucking top of a fucking city to see how people would react, and then like when it's fucking exposed, only when it's exposed, you guys come out and fucking, you know, you fucking apologize. There's no reparations, no nothing. You just fucking apologize. Who was the president? I believe it was President fucking, I believe it was Clinton, if I'm not mistaken. It was fucking Clinton, man. Fucking apologize. And we don't say, well, you know, the people, yeah, we, as the people, fuck, nobody says anything. They just fucking let that shit rock. Like, you don't hear, you didn't, after the apology, you didn't hear about that shit no more. It's like the apology was acceptable enough. We understand you. I think that's what people mean by zombies. I don't think, like, when you say zombies and shit, you know, we get this fucking picture in our head of people that want to eat brains and shit. But I really think zombies is like people who are fucking, you know, just fucking submissive to all the fucking bullshit and we don't see it. Or like, it's like that shit is big blinders everywhere, and we don't see that shit. And just people go for whatever. Slap me in the face. Slap me in the face, call me whatever you want to do, you know? I'm gonna accept it until you kill me. So you can punch me as hard as you want. Punch me as hard as you want. I can take it. I can take it. Until one day you just can't take it no more. Mm. One day that bullshit is gonna end up being the death blow. Yeah, Krusty, or not Krusty. Damn, I don't want to butcher his name. Kaka. I know it's Kaka or something like that. Flint. I don't know his name, but he shared a video. It's on the I tried to send it out to a lot of people, but of a targeted individual that was harassed by the Fresno police, and they ended up killing him, man. And he's got super good footage. Like, somebody needs to anybody who knows how to download video should download that video, man, because that is like super evidence. Like, you know, they found him stabbed in his back like 5 times or so many times, and then his house was on fire and shit. They set his house on fire, but it showed him using the sonic weapon to see if he was home. Excuse me, it's legitimate. He had footage of them fucking, the police going into his house when he was gone. Um, they slid open a van door and pushed that sonic weapon thing out to see if he was there, the image thing. Um, and following him and shit, all types of shit, and he had all this shit on footage around his house and shit. And there was like a 20-minute fucking pause, freezing the camera to where it like stopped, and they were trying to set him up with that child bullshit, the child pornography, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, he ended up dead. So, that just goes to show you how serious this program is, man. It goes to show you, man. So, just know that could be any one of us, man. Any one of us, especially us doing videos and shit. Trying to expose the shit, you know. That's why it's like it's really fucking it's really urgent that we get together and fucking like really try and do something about this shit, because they can kill us and we'll be forgotten about. You feel me? After a news story, like maybe our families are fucking mourning for us and shit, but there's not gonna be no type of fucking investigation or nothing. They could send one of their little fucking hitmen at us, one of their fucking mental patients and shit, just like the lady that stabbed me and shit. You feel me? Nobody. Look at how the world is passing by right now. Nobody's fucking worried about that shit. Nobody's even thinking about that shit. You feel me? I don't even think about that shit. You feel me? Unless I bring it up if I'm conversating and shit. I don't even think about that shit. You feel me? That lady's out on the streets right now in a fucking crazy home. Like she did 6 months in a crazy. This happened like 3 years ago. You feel me? Maybe four. She's somewhere in a fucking mental house. Probably did it to a couple other people. And got the same sentence like two or three. Got the same sentence like two or three more times. You feel me? That's all they do. Like once you get on that fucking mental list and they put you and you have to go to that fucking hospital and wherever it is, not I think it's like it's somewhere in the hills, Napa. Yeah, you go to Napa, the little prison out there in Napa, and fucking no, it's not even a prison. It's like a mental institution in the hills. And it's co-ed, so you get to kick it in there with males and feel like, when you're doing time, you're usually doing it with all the same sex and shit. There, you at least you get to see a little females and shit, you know. So you're not really doing any time, and then you're not surrounded by fucking bars and shit. You're walking around fucking smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee and shit. And then 6 months, you're out. They find a crazy home. They give you a little evaluation. Find one of those crazy homes that stack you guys on top of each other, like one of those Victorian houses with like 10 bedrooms, and it's like fucking four patients to a bedroom. Fucking slumlord mental patient homes, and then you're free to do whatever you want again. Go stab somebody for a candy bar. Hey, I'll give you this candy bar if you go stab him. And then if you tell on the people who sent you, like you're not gonna be fucking credible, like you're crazy, you're labeled crazy, so your word ain't shit. And you get off. So it's like really, they have an organic weapon that they can keep sending at you whenever they want to send it at you. Every 6 months it takes to reload that motherfucker. Every 6 months that motherfucker will be ready to shoot again. Guaranteed. Hey Nappy, I saw your video with the guy running in front of your vehicle. These gangs, yeah, that man, and that was just like that was. I just got tired, man, because they were doing it all day, not all day, but within like a 3 hours period, like I had them running in front of my since I woke up, since I fucking woke up. It started. It started with as soon as I fucking hit the corner. Like my van is parked like how it's parked right now. Up there is a corner, and then it's my turn to go. But there, it's like that stoplight there. It's usually when the light turns like that stoplight right there. Usually when the light turns green, that one to have the walk signal, and but you know certain ones in case a person has to turn, you feel me, they'll leave that walk signal red until the people turn and shit. Anyways, it was my turn to go, and like before the street, like that street right there, say I was the turn of the street, there was somebody like maybe, I don't know, like 20 steps away from crossing the street, and he booked it as soon as he fucking see me go about to hit the corner. He booked it and ran like right in the mid. Like I could have literally fucking hit the dude. Like, and he didn't fucking. He stopped like right fucking like I stopped and he fucking stopped like that, and he started smiling that fucking blank fucking smile and just took off hella fast like a fucking jackrabbit and shit. Like, and you know they're all doing the same thing. Like they're all a part of it because they all have that fucking bullshit all black on. It's the fucking that the times like that, like times like these right now when I don't have my fucking camera mount, I need to hurry up and get one. They do this fucking shit all the time. I've done videos of me almost hitting them, like, scaring the shit out of me, like my fucking heart popping up out my chest and shit. Like that shit is shock value for real. Just jumping right out there in the middle of the street. Then I hit my brakes hella hard. This motherfucker hella big. You feel me? So, I'm putting wear and tear on it because I have to hurry up and just immediately hit my brakes and shit. Whoa, man. The chaos and confusion these motherfuckers cause is fucking, man. I also saw the video you had on Facebook about the T.I. who got killed by his gang stalkers. Oh yeah, yeah, that's the one I was talking about. The I don't want to mess his name up, but when I see it on here, um, I'll let you guys know. I actually believe he left a comment on one of my videos. I have to find that video, but yeah, man, it's crazy, man. And you could show that video to as many people as you fucking want, and they'll fucking trying. It seems like the world is gonna gaslight you on that. Oh man, how do you know those weren't construction workers? How do you know this? How do you know that? The police would never do that. Where's your proof? What makes you think he's so special? No, they're not laughing at him. Rest in peace to him, man. But just laughing at the goofiness of the world. Not so much the goofiness, but like the unawareness of the world, like the the submissiveness of the world. You know, fucking zombies, man. Filter your comments to live. I'm not sure how to do that, bro. I don't know how to do that. Like, I have to research that shit. And like, I'm real slow in trying to find out technology, bro. I'm, well, I'm real slow in that shit. I got it bad, man, with that shit. Unhappy how people a couple of days away. Hey, good to see you, bro. God chaser. If any, anyone has a good idea to get out of this program, there's definitely a way you can get out of this program, but in a way you'll still be in the program. You just get paid for being in it. You just get paid. gotta switch sides. I don't think that's a guaranteed thing, but like I believe other targets have switched. I wouldn't suggest it though. I wouldn't recommend it. We're all under the telescope. Some of us just know we are, others don't. Like a fucking giant ant farm being watched by giants and shit. Yeah, they're evil, man. You said that right, Rose. Got the gold fever last week. You probably collected a lot by now, huh? Hey, what's going on, bro? Don't understand that. I think we are going to. Wait, the public aware what's really going. This is really going on. That's man. That's the best way to go about it. Uh, yeah, that's another thing. I be trying to catch your I be trying to catch your lives too, bro. It's like sometimes I'll get lucky and I'll be flicking through YouTube and I'll catch it, and then sometimes it'll say that you're live, and like it'll say that you live, and then like when I go, the video's already done, like it's already finished. They do me like that with Renata, Bronze, Scott's, um, RT. They do me with a lot of people like that. I think that's. I think that too. I think that too. I went on this thing. I went on this site um to see, basically, to check myself. To see about me, and see if they put anything on there that shouldn't be on there about like my past or anything. Like I check that, see if I'm on any type of list or any type of shit like that. Cause everything is public. Everything is public knowledge. Your criminal history and all that shit. And apparently now, like all your internet interactions and shit, like what you've been up to online, and they got all these cheater apps and shit to catch your fucking spouse and all this bullshit. So everything is public image, I mean, knowledge. So, anyways, I go on that shit to check, and people got my same name, people in the same areas that I've lived in, you know, and it's crazy, man. It's like people on it, like at least 10, 15 different people with the same name, Jacob Daniel Mills, and a lot of them live in like the same city. Others lived off in like Georgia or fucking Texas and shit. And then I had somebody call me, pretending to be a fucking, police agent, telling me he needed my the social security number, and fucking, my fucking wallet was found in Texas, and, in a car with somebody who had got murdered and shit, and I was under investigation. I know that was a perk, but or just a troll, whatever. Look at the beautiful red engine. But yeah, just a bunch of crazy shit, man. That motherfucker had like 10, 15 different people with my same exact name. It's if you know you're if you're from out of country and shit, if you're out here fucking on some, getting away from your country, or even if you're killing people and selling identities, like I wouldn't out there doing that shit. And getting fucking, what is that? Life insurance. Life insurance. Hey Mo. Yeah, I don't think um we just haven't been doing it the way that we should. Like we should bring this shit to their front porch. Not saying their houses, but like, you know, bring it out here in the open on some fucking, I won't say all the way militant shit, but on some soft militant type shit, like on some, hell no, we won't go. Yeah, man, you pay attention to those areas, man, or those fucking videos and shit. And it's crazy, it's targeted. And that's why I was saying, like, like I be thinking, cause I see it like all the time, like especially when it's like crowds of people. Like I'll even watch other people's videos that aren't targeted, but like truthers and shit. And I'll see, and like RTTI New York pointed it out to me. Um, the first time with another truther that it was happening to. So after he pointed that out to me, I started paying attention, and man, you see it in a lot of videos, man. A lot of truther videos when they be out in the open, and oh man, like these motherfuckers are everywhere, man. And then it gets to the point to where I gotta back up for a minute, cause I be thinking I might be looking too hard, cause I know people do have normal fucking, you know, gestures like that. But the way they do it and the way they look at each other and it's like, fuck, man. They're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. It's like a bunch of fucking men in black, like the men in black, but they're fucking, they're fucking just out here. And we're the fucking aliens. They got their zap guns to fucking fry us, fucking make us forget our fucking memory. Shit, man. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna take more than that. I mean, that I'm not. That's good that you do that, Rose. But like, that's definitely benefiting. But as far as to get these people to really recognize it and shit, they're not gonna recognize it unless we like seriously show some resistance and shit. Like our videos are cool, but look at what they're about to do. Like they're about to kick us up off the fucking. Like these videos aren't gonna be where on other sites and shit until they get ready to fucking silence those sites or infiltrate those sites and take over those sites. And then we're gonna be back to square one, and that's gonna be basically fucking alone if we haven't fucking, you know, got any type of fucking, if we haven't built up no um, physical alliances and shit. Like right now, where everybody's like, this is like family right now, basically. You feel me? Everybody on here is like family, but like if they were to get rid of YouTube and shit, like most of us would never be in contact with each other again unless we lucked up and found some other site with each other on it, or we got some phone call numbers or some shit like that. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's no, there's no real recognition on this shit. There's no real recognition. Just like they could kill us and fucking, you know, after a couple days, it's gonna be forgotten about. Like unless we're willing to fucking, stand up for this shit like on a everyday fucking basis, like around the fucking clock. I mean, not to take away from your work or people gotta live their life and work and all that shit, but it's no you work, you get sleep, and then you got a little time left. Spend that little time fucking, you know, back out here. You feel me? But it's gonna definitely take all of us. It's gonna definitely take all of us. Yeah, I don't know how many times I fucking tweeted fucking Trump's ass. Fucking always talking about, oh, it's a fucking victory. We've victory this and we victory that. It's been another fucking victory. Fucking, it's not a victory here. The fucking terrorism on fucking homeland, and you fucking worried about victories all these other fucking places. Like, we're fucking going through that. I've tweeted his ass hella times. I tweeted his ass hella times. Like, we stop terrorism here, and no motherfucker, it's terrorism right here on fucking homeland, and you're fucking talking about all these other countries and shit, and then you're talking about bullshit. I didn't do a lot of cursing like that, but I'm just saying that to say, I tweeted his ass a lot. Excuse me. And that dude right there is one tweeting motherfucker, man. Trump can tweet his motherfucking ass off. Trump, Trump be tweeting his ass off. He probably got people doing that shit for him because that shit's like around the fucking clock. Oh shit. I had to turn my fucking, I had to fucking, I had to turn my fucking Twitter notifications off or unsubscribe from his ass because every fucking 15, 20 minutes I was getting a new tweet. A new tweet would pop up from fucking, I go look at the tweets and it's like hella fucking Trump tweets and excuse me, that's legitimate. Hella Trump tweets. Oh no, Erica, no, yeah, nothing. Comments and questions. Oh, you boggle that. Didn't know Kobe was in a battle with the drug company. Oh, I didn't know that either. Well, they didn't pass laws against domestic violence until the 90s. Until then, it was legal to beat your partner and kids. Yeah, I didn't know that either. I thought that, if you got caught beating them, you would go to jail. I think, it's definitely harsh now. It's like, they don't play with that shit. Templars is Switch Dude's channel. Okay, that's the guy the one that died. Outbox him to decision. I think we all deserve privacy regardless of how publicly we are targeted. So asking questions like who pays your phone bill and do you trust your weed is out of pocket and your defense snapper. Yeah, I appreciate that, Erica. Yeah, I don't know. I would, I, it is what it is. Um, you know how that shit goes. He wants to make his engine poop. He answers the questions. We are, yeah. It's cool. No conflict. No conflict. No conflict. We are going to have to keep complaining. Yeah, yep. But we have to put some type of force behind our complaints. That's the thing. And I'm not talking about physical force or no shit like that. I'm just saying, like, we have to leave an imprint, like, you know. We have to make our presence felt. Presence felt. And if they want to keep it under wraps like that, they can definitely, they can definitely hold us at bay. Like they can definitely some shit might happen to us. Certain Ti shit might happen to. But it's all a part of war. Like it's happening to us already. Except we're just letting it happen to us. You know, like that video is fucking bullshit. Like the dude dying like that. Like he's making these reports. He's making reports to fucking. He's making reports to the fucking internal affairs about police harassment, and they're not even fucking acknowledging the reports or nothing. Like that should be enough to fucking piss us off, man, because it's happening to us, man. The same shit that happen to do is fucking happening to us, and we're fucking just kicking back doing videos and shit. We're sitting on our ass, and it's not. I'm not saying that's a I'm not saying that anyone's wrong for it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying though, like we're never gonna get anywhere fucking just taking videos and shit. At the very least, we need to be stopping traffic. We need to be stopping all these politicians from going to work, standing in the middle of the fucking freeway. Like, they need to be shooting gas bombs at us, that type of shit. Like, you feel me? Excuse me, it's legitimate. Until the fucking mayor, until the fucking mayor or the fucking president comes and flies their ass down here, or however the fuck they get down here, and fucking, try and say, okay, like, we need to come to an understanding, or we need to, come to a fucking, we need to meet each other at a certain ground. You feel me? But the only way that shit's gonna happen is if it's all of us, man. We have to do something so big that it makes the people that don't know, like, what the fuck is going on, like, what's happening, to where the news has to cover it. It has to be something big, not necessarily physical. It doesn't have to be physical at all, but it has to be something to bring awareness, like to make people fucking stop and fucking like try and figure out what's going on. And then they'll be calling the news stations and asking the news what's going on, and then from then on it's our job to fucking put it out there. But this shit right here ain't reaching nobody. It is. Don't get me wrong. It is. I don't want. But as far as stopping this program, it's not reaching anybody to fucking stop this program. But that video the dude had is the video of the target dying. That's like the perfect video. It shows the fucking police fucking, going all up in his house and shit. It shows it shows everything, and then all of a sudden he mysteriously dies and shit. Come on. And other targets as well. Other targets as well. People watching his house and shit, stopping all in front of his house and shit, just looking at it. Where's this another one? They usually come in pairs. Where's he at? his protector, his protector, or his fucking cameraman. We good, we good, we good, we good, we good. Maybe we'll get a one headlight. Maybe. I can be curious. Yeah, man, it's no worries on that. Don't nobody like. If anything, the gang stalkers is who we should direct our fucking energy at. Yep, we're dying, you guys. We're fucking dying left and right. Fucking dying left and right. What's going on, Davis? Excuse me, that's legitimate, you guys. These people. And he's fighting AJ, so I'm smoking soap bar. I'm I'm smoking soap bar this month, and I've run out of tea bags from Amsterdam. Now I know you're bullshit, man. You probably weren't smoking tea now that you're saying you're smoking soap. There's no way in the fucking world. There's no way in the world you're smoking a bar of soap, man. Hell nah. And it might be hemp soap, but it's not 99%, 100% hemp soap. So you're gonna be smoking a whole bunch of other chemicals and shit. Not to mention, probably get yourself sick. Oh man. And I know you're not. If you can't smoke it in a blunt, you can't smoke it in a zigzag. Oh, they turning my